Welcome to this Liga Tech video. In this video, I'm gonna talk to you and tell you about how our virtual architecture is put together. It's all about our Liga GlobalID product, and I want to show you how it works with the overall structure, how it works with Micro Focus products, and as well as how it works with Microsoft products. Liga GlobalID is built to handle the entire identity lifecycle, from the initial onboarding and validation of the user, the enrollment of multi-factor authentication tokens, the everyday use, the verification process, and reporting for compliance purposes. We say here that we have maximum security with minimal effort. So let me explain how this is happening. Our GlobalID virtual appliance see this as a centralized hub. This is the unit in which identity information flows into the hub. The identity pieces of the user object and the identity of this person are then processed in the system, and finally it's being delivered to the connected system. If you look here at the slide, you will see that our system is connecting to identity sources, Active Directory, eDirectory, and other IDM systems. We are using external eID systems, typically national ID systems. In Denmark, we're using our national system. In Sweden, Norway, Germany, the Netherlands, and other countries as these systems are developing. So we're using these systems to proof point who are the user and to validate the user against these systems. Obviously also, which is a very important thing in these days of cybersecurity, is that we are able to deliver all our logging and all our events. We can deliver that in real time to a CM system. Another thing that is very important for the user and for the identity guarantee is this certificate authority. I know that PKI has been around for a long time. In Denmark, we've been working with this system now for 15 years. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of users using this system every day in hospital, municipalities, private sector. We know it works. It's a rock-steady system, and it delivers exactly what we're looking for here, the guarantee of the identity. But what is a good identity if you cannot access it and you cannot use it? And that's what our IDP connection is about. Making sure that you have an identity provider, the kind of, the modern century here of what is a firewall were, many years back. A firewall is still that, but today the identity is the new parameter. This is where we validate who has access to our assets and what are they and how should they be allowed access to the system. Finally, there's a lot of applications that also consumes identities. I will mention just a few in the next slides. But keep in mind that identities are relying on, from desktop to backend to phones, everywhere. So that part is also very important that we make sure we can handle that. So how does we work with Micro Focus? In Micro Focus product stack, we integrate with the Identity Manager. We integrate to Access Manager. We integrate with the Advanced Authentication IDP. We are making sure that data can also be consumed and used very cleverly with the Identity Governance product. As a very important thing, what we deliver here is clean data. So in this hub system, we are also, because we are validating the user, we can deliver clean data. So when you have a governance system for maintaining your roles and rights and make sure that everyone is only getting access to what they need to get access to, it's very important that the base data, what is feeding the governance system, is being delivered with data that are clean and make sure that you don't have duplicates or user data that should have been removed, etc. Also, we integrate to the ArcSight system of Micro Focus, where you can build all your event-driven mechanism, monitor events, react to events, etc. Finally, the desktop application of secure login is also an area where we integrate very, very well due to this architecture. If we look at the Microsoft product stack, I think you will see some similarities, obviously, to the Micro Focus stack, but there are also differences. One major thing here is that we said that already we are integrate in the Micro Focus with Identity Manager. Obviously, with Microsoft, we integrate to Active Directory. This is the one you have here in the right corner. Also, we integrate to ADFS. I know it's a big discussion. Should I use the one IDP and another IDP or a third IDP? For many Microsoft customers, ADFS is a preferred choice. Therefore, obviously, we support that. What is very important in any security area, and I think this is where all the passwordless strategy also comes to play, is for the Windows authentication. So what we do is that we integrate natively into the Windows authentication process. We're making sure that the ID token that the user that has been processed with our GlobalID product are receiving a token that they can use for authenticating to their Windows 10 desktop. In another presentation video here, we will show how that works. And here you will just get the kind of overall explanation. Also, what you can do in a Microsoft network is that you can use your identity with Wi-Fi, with VPN, and with network access. So all these kind of a little bit old school systems can be modernized and made more robust, more secure, and very important, also more easy accessible for the users, because we can make a unified and secure way for the user to interact with all our system components. At the application area, we will support that you can use all your Office applications for document signing. This means that you can sign your Word files or PowerPoints and bring them in a status where everyone knows that this document has not been changed since the last signing. That can be a very important thing on an audit trail, but also as simple as just signing any kinds of contracts, any kind of document, text document that needs a signature and a digital signature. So put away all that old process, printing out, signing with ink, scanning your document. No, you can sign your document directly. Finally, is email encryption. For many people, it's a hassle. I understand that. But for other people, this is a absolutely everyday need. We support that functionality. We can make sure you can send encrypted email using the global standard of SMIME back and forth between multiple IT systems, and making sure that no one else besides you and the receiver are able to read the content of that email. So with all of that, I would just say, and for us here in Liga, we believe that everyone has a right to be safe. And I'm happy you watched this video, and please come back and see some of the other tech videos that we're presenting.